right, so now let's do melodic trap. People are working in my neighborhood, so I might have to mute my mic because I feel like they're about to start rumbling and stuff soon. All right, so let's call this Beats Masterclass, and let's do this melodic trap. Now again, all these beats I can spend way more time. We're using stock plugins. I usually don't use stock plugins. It's a lot easier to get that sound with non-stock plugin, that crunchy sound. Okay, so firstly, with melodic trap, usually it starts with piano, some kind of piano style synth, or guitar. So let's start with Flex. We're gonna use their guitar preset, and I'll show you how to make basic guitar. So let's go to free, and you should see essential guitars under there. Let's go to essential guitars, and I'm gonna start with I always forget what the good one's called. I don't really like this plugin, but I'm doing it for y'all. Nylon here. Now this has like a weird reverb on it, like that sound. I don't know why they decided to do that, but we can't undo it, what I understand. So let's take off the effects. I guess that's what the shimmer was, okay. And let's add some volume release. Now it still sounds thin and fake to me, but that's just the nature of stock plugin. Let's go to, let's say 135-ish is about Young Thug. And we need to start with a minor chord, really simple. But our chord stamp, we can go to minor chord, or you could just map out what are called chord codes. A minor chord is basically 0, 3, 7. So wherever you start the root note, just count up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 0 through 7 always makes a minor chord. That's what it sounds like. So we're gonna figure out which key do we want to be in. G minor is very sad, F minor is very sad, E minor is very sad. So E is probably the darkest out of them all, then F, then G. Okay, so everything else is a little more happy sounding. So I like B minor, sounds cool. So what we're gonna do from here is add what's called the ninth. Basically just count up 7 notes from your top note. Here, your fifth. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's called your ninth. So this is a minor add 9 chord. You can move these notes around to make them more melodic. And kind of restrum the notes, repick the notes, I should say. Now on the second, we're gonna go to the velocity, grab this ellipses down here, pull this up, and just turn this down. So it doesn't sound like a full note, it's more of a ghost note. And at this point, just make sure your notes are in. So dun, dun. That's what my ear hears. So let's grab all these notes, hit shift, and then pull this down to A. Now I'll tell you how to switch this chord. We're gonna take this, if it sounds wrong, just take this middle note, hit shift down. Or you could pull it up 1. That's a little more happy sounding, so let's go with the flattened note. Okay, sounds more tense. And so dun, dun, dun. And we're gonna hit shift, pull this over. Now this darn, let's hit shift down. And then we can repeat that. And now we have an emotional sound. Switch this to a major. I just want to see what it sounds like. This last note. It's too happy. Let's make that last note the major. Major is 047 instead of 037. I like that. I like the ending. So now you can just add a bunch of effects. Let's hit Control L, send this to the mixer. Now this is a really low frequency, these notes. So let's add a new track called Reverb. Let's add Fruity Reverb 2. Let's see what kind of presets we have, large hall. And let's left click to send this to the reverb. We're gonna turn down what's called the dry. You don't need to memorize this, I'll do it for you. The only thing I don't like about these samples is it sounds like the mic is just everywhere. So let's mess with the mic location and position so it's not all over the place. Okay, so now we just need 808s and drums. Again, you can get these drums on our Discord. You can get the project files, just go on to busyworksbeats.com. I'm gonna mute my mic until I find some sounds. To open up sounds, you just right click and open a new channel. Let's use some Metro sounds. He has like all the trap. This is like a bounce snare. Let's turn the loop off, go to mode, resample, right click the time, hit none to reset. This is more of a bouncy snare though. Hit Control L, send it to your mixer. So again, right click, open a new channel as far as picking sounds. Kind of like that sound too. So for this type of beat, I think we're going more clap than we're gonna go snare. Snare is more when you have like trumpets and brass and everything, like a harder type sound. Let's go, so it's on, let's turn the metronome on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just Control B to latch pace. I'm gonna mute my mic and find some hi-hats. Hi-hats are pretty simple. I'll show you guys how to do hi-hat rolls. It's pretty simple. Double click, right click, go to piano roll. Actually don't go to piano roll. Right click, fill each 2 steps, add a random note over here and just do it again. It will fill it out. So I like to draw out where I want a hi-hat roll. So let's open up the piano roll. Okay, so I'm gonna make this note longer, hit Control L. Okay, I'm going to highlight these 2 notes, hit Control Shift, highlight, hit Alt U, and change the time multiplier. Now this beat doesn't need complex hi-hat rolls, but you can even add more notes. So boom, 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 da, da, da. So some people add like a sub layer of hi-hats, and then they'll roll these too. Let's hit Alt U to change the time. So it's up to you how you guys want to do your hi-hats. Okay, so that's how you do that. Now to do like the Internet Money pitch dive effect, just double click, highlight your hi-hats, hit Control, grab that ellipses at the bottom, pull this up, change this control to your note fine pitch, and then do right click to do a pitch bend, like that. You can also mess with your filter cutoff, right click, go down, and then mess with the resonance and do the opposite, going up. Tell you that like, that lasery sound to it. So hi-hats keep the beat bouncing, along with bounce snares. Beat's pretty much done. Now we just need 808s and kicks. Now spins is the safest 808 to use as far as like which 808. Just look for the spins 808. Again, we need to edit this in the audio editor. Go to snap to grid, 0 crossings, highlight. Make sure you have a full cycle starting up and then going down. And then make sure it ends going down, up. Loop mode, set loop, double click, drag this back into your sampler. Make sure it's on use loop mode. Now I'm just going to play the rhythm and then we'll add the notes. Take Control Q to quantize. Let's hear this beat all the way through. I'm going to mess with Maximus to mix it a little bit, but it doesn't need a lot of crunch. This sound just needs like a background, like, so I'm going to record my vocals going like, da-da. I don't even know what key this is. I think we're in B minor if I remember right. Let's use pitcher on my voice. Where's pitcher? Okay, pitcher, and let's figure out where I started actually. So we're in B minor. You don't need to memorize this. It's just, I want to go, duh. Let's go to minor. Let's do B minor. Duh. Okay, retune speed fast. Fast. So let's record this. Duh. Record audio into playlist. Duh. They All right, so we're gonna run that through reverb. Double click, hit Control L. I think I recorded pre, not recorded external. Let me see. Yeah, so basically I'm going to just take the picture, drag it over top, hit save preset as, drag it over. So now I'm just going to like mess with this. You don't need to memorize this for vocal. This is not a vocal mixing tutorial. Trust me. What I'm about to do is not typical. Cutting out the noise. Then we're going to run it through reverb and put the reverb at wet level, dry level down. This is his background sound. Okay, just something in the background, just to add texture. I reversed it. Let's see if it sounds cool. Sounds way cooler in reverse. Let's open up Maximus and mix a little bit. So again, we can mix this forever. That is the melodic trap beat. All right, let's move on to another track. Go to busyworksbeats.com to get these project files. Right at the top, it says free downloads. Peace out, guys.